Chapter 4: The Journey of Letting Go. I used to think that letting go meant giving up, walking away, losing something. But I've come to learn that letting go is a way of holding on to a kind of peace I never knew existed. I continued to stay at the temple. No day felt exactly the same, yet none were rushed. Each morning I rose before the temple bell rang. I carried water with the novices, lit the fire in the kitchen, arranged bowls for the monks' breakfast. These simple, mundane tasks, once beneath me, now calmed me in ways I couldn't explain. I no longer felt the need to become someone. I didn't crave validation, nor did I force myself to prove anything. I just lived. Genuinely, fully, moment by moment. Some afternoons, I sat alone in the garden behind the temple, holding a warm cup of tea and watching sunlight drift through the trees. I never knew light could be so beautiful. Not the kind from stage lights or LED screens, but this natural, soft, humble light. One day, the head monk handed me a sutra. "Read it slowly," he said. "Don't try to understand it all. Let the words sink in like rain seeping into the soil." I did as he said, just a few lines each day. Sometimes I'd pause, close my eyes, not to analyze, but to feel. I began to understand, not with my mind, but with my heart, that so much of my suffering came from two simple things: wanting and holding. I wanted success. I clung to reputation. I wanted to be loved and held on to that love as if it were something I owned. But the more I wanted, the more I lost. The more I held on, the more it hurt. The temple didn't teach me to let go through doctrine. It taught me through slow, mindful living, by watching a leaf fall, by hearing a bird's song, by feeling the cold mist of morning. And one day, I simply felt lighter. Letting go isn't abandoning, it's accepting, not resisting, not clinging, not forcing yourself to forget, nor forcing yourself to remember. That evening, as I was wiping the temple floor, a small novice looked up at me and asked, "Uncle, are you leaving tomorrow?" I paused. I had never really thought I'd stay this long. But hearing his question, I didn't know how to answer. I looked at him, smiled, and said, "Tomorrow isn't here yet. Let me just be here today, fully." And I knew, whether I left the temple tomorrow, next week, or even years from now, I was no longer the same man. I wasn't chasing success or approval anymore. I was simply learning how to live, fully, quietly, one breath at a time. If you'd like, I can continue with Chapter 5, Light Within the Soul, where the main character faces a new challenge that tests his inner peace and spiritual maturity.